from the X Sports Network. This is the Final Score.
Welcome to the Final Score. I'm AJ Good. Started things off with high school volleyball, where Summertown was back on the road in 2025 and back in district play. The Lady Eagles, after a big rivalry win last night, made their way out to Hampshire, looking to stay perfect within their league.
First meeting between the Lady Eagles and Hampshire this season here in the first set. Lena Brown going to get things going here for the Lady Eagles, knocking down the big kill. Then it's Millie Emerson, the senior, going to work here for Summertown, slamming that one down. Then it's Emerson again. This time down the middle, same result, splitting the Hawk defense. And it's Ava Cornelius coming up here with the kill. Lady Eagles would take the first set 25-14. In the second, it's Izzy Garland, the sophomore, getting in on the action, getting that one tipped down and in. Then it's Emerson back to work, taking advantage of the hard dig for the kill. More from Garland. Same spot, same result, another kill. And it's Garland again, still here in the second set, tips that one over and in. Lady Eagles would take the second 25-10. Here in the third, Annalie Kelly going to serve it up and pop that one over and in for the ace. Then it's Emerson going to work again, right down the middle, slamming it down and in. Then it's Kelly serving it up, going to drop it in once again for another ace. Then Garland back to work for the Lady Eagles, going to come away with another kill. Lady Eagles would take the third set 25-5 and the match 3-0.
Speaking of district play, Loretto was also back in action as well, taking on Mount Pleasant.
First of two meetings between the Lady Tigers and the Lady Mustangs this season here in the first set. Haley Bennett starting the comeback for Loretto here with the kill. Then it's Shanna Fisher finding where the Lady Tigers are, popping that one over and in. Then Tate Newton going to serve it up and drop it down for the ace. Then Bennett going to come away with another kill here in the first set. So Lady Mustangs would take the first 25-10. Moving ahead to the second. Bella Grace Sanderson slamming that one down. That's too hard to handle. That's Mallory Corbin. Some good defense, getting the block and dropping it down for the point. More from Sanderson again, down the middle, tipping it over and in for the kill. Then more defense here from Corbin. Another block as the Lady Mustangs would take the second set 25-8. Here in the third, this time Corbin on offense, slamming it down for the kill. Then Bennett, same spot, same result as earlier in the first set for the kill. Then Corbin going to serve it up and drop that one down for the ace. Still in the third, Avery Cheatham going to get this one over for the kill. Lady Mustangs will take the third set 25-12 and the match 3-0. Lawrence County was also on the road in district play as they were taking on Lincoln County. Here in the first set, Leah Dixon with some great defense, slamming that one down off the block. Then Bella Grace Walker going to serve it up and drop that one down for the ace. Then the freshman Kamaya Bryce getting in on the action, coming up with a kill of her own. And it's Dixon again, who had a big night here on Tuesday, comes away with the kill. Lady Cats would take the first set 25-23. Late in the second, it's more from Dixon. Walker gets a good set and takes advantage for the kill. Then Destiny Daniel, some good defense here for the Lady Cats. She's going to come away with the block. And then it's Dixon again, showing out on offense. Another big kill. Then Bella Grace Walker once again going to serve this one up and drop it in for the ace. Lady Cats would take the second set 29-27. However, they would lose the next three. The Lady Falcons win it 3-2.
Coming up next, we head on over to high school football to check in with a few of our area teams.
Welcome to the newly remodeled Brass Lantern. For over 30 years, we've been serving delicious food to excellent people. Brass Lantern takes pride in authenticity, serving fresh, homemade food to please any member of the family. From mouth-watering to one-of-a-kind steaks served with gourmet marinade, to salad with our signature honey mustard dressing, specialty fruit tea, drafts, and much more. Our food is always prepared daily. Whether you come in with friends or family, you'll appreciate that fresh is better.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
From the X Sports Network, this is the final score.
In high school football, starting with Wayne County, who's coming off a big win in Week 1 over Richland. The Wildcats were able to seal the deal with some strong defense in the second half to close out the victory. Now it's on to the first road trip of the year to Summertown. The Eagles will be opening their new stadium, and the Wildcats will have to tame an excited crowd and a very good team.
Going over there, and we know it's going to be a good atmosphere over there with being the first high school game at their new place. So we know they're going to be hyped up. Going to be a different style than what we saw this last week with what Summertown likes to do. But we're looking forward to that challenge as well. We'll try to get them coached up and be ready for it.
Staying in county over at Collinwood, where they fell hard to St. George in Week 1. Now it's on to their next game, and a tough opponent in Cornersville is coming off a 1-0 start. The Trojans will look to rebound in a big way. That starts with fleshing out that first game and moving on to the next.
When we came back in, I just told them, it's over, it's done. We didn't even watch film on it. We get ready for Cornersville. We just picked up where we was at, and I'm pretty adamant all this time when I talk about you can't change the past. You got to worry about the future and deal with it now. And so we just didn't do a whole lot. Been the same way if we won. You got to move on next week. So
that does it for the final score. Have a great day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night for X Sports Live.
This is the X Sports Network.